Hello everyone, it's Christina from Christina's Art Corner. We're going to go ahead and start working on the rest of this page. And I wanted to show you, I went to the Five Below store and got this cute little toaster that lights up. It's battery operated. It's so cute. It's going to be part of my aesthetic for coloring. Fun stuff. Okay, so I think I'm going to go over to this building here, and I want to do, I think, a red roof, reddy orange, and then kind of a light yellow area in here. And then we have our lanterns here, and I want those to shine down here on the bottom. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's pick some orangey colors. Oops. Let's see here. I may go ahead and do a speed up version since we have so much of the page left to do, and then I'll do a voiceover. I haven't really done a voiceover before, but we may try. So we shall see. This says deep pink. I don't know about that. I've got some reddy browns here. Yeah, light brownish red. That'll be good. Let me go back to these and see if I can find, yeah, there's a fresh red. And there's an orange red. We could take that out, and then I want to get, let's see, salmon pink and orange. Let's go ahead and get the yellows out too. I want this butter yellow, and yeah, I think we'll start out there. All right. Last time there was such a shine. I'm just gonna lift this up. From the wax on the pencils, that you really weren't getting like true colors that I was using, a true depiction, until I hold it up and show you. So I do apologize for that. We'll try to do better this time. All right, I'm gonna go in with the yellow to do this part of the building. Tell you what, I may need a lighter yellow. I'm gonna go with the rice yellow. And let's start on this portion of the building. And I'm just gonna give that a layer. Okay, I'm going in with my yellows here on the face of the building. I have a lighter yellow and a darker yellow, just blending those. Now I'm going in on the roof with the yellow, basically doing in between the tiles with the lighter color, and then coming in with some darker colors and creating a shadow there on the edge of the building, making sure to get the other side. I have this on a 900 speed on the video, so I'm trying to keep up on the voiceover. But I'm just going in now with my Caran full blender, and then going in with darker oranges, and then a red orange, and then going in with a darker red, like a brown red. And then I'm going ahead and giving some definition to that window area. And I wound up pulling out a fluorescent yellow for the windows. But I'm probably going to go back and use a glitter marker for the windows in the end. I'm going to try to do all those details at probably the last part if I have like 6 parts to the video. Double page spread is hard to do in less than many parts. Here I'm going in on the rest of the building with some oranges and more brown oranges with some highlighting of red. Going in with the yellow. And again, that's the fluorescent yellow that I'm using. Okay, here I'm starting on the door of the blue building, and I'm using the same colors that I used originally. I've got the lighter turquoise and blue, and I also have the gray blue that I go in with as well. You can see me going into that original pack of pencils. And I was trying to create just kind of not a one-dimensional door front there. That's why I'm putting in different blues. And then doing a layering there. In between the leaves. Again, that is a detail that I'm going to do in the last part of this series, if you will. And I'm just going to wind up using my full blender there. Go back with some blues. Okay, now I'm starting with the next building. And here I'm using some different yellows. I have an olive yellow for the deepest color, and then a light yellow. I think it was rice yellow that I used. And then a little bit of orange and like a burgundy brown for the edge of the building. And then using my full blender. I'll continue that throughout this building. Here I am starting the roof area here, and I did a variance of yellows, reds, and oranges. Almost looks like candy corn. Okay, as promised, I'm going to use some Polychromos on the next building. All right, some Polychromos. I'm going to do some grays on the next building. And I think we'll choose, So you can see, there's my warm grays. Let's go with cool grays. Cool gray 2, 3. There we go. All right, we've got our grays. So I've got the grays up to 5, cool grays 5. So I'm gonna start this building here, and I'm just gonna lay down a layer of the lightest gray, which you won't be able to see a lot of. Okay, here I'm doing the building in cold grays from the Polychromos. I wound up doing a poll on YouTube and it was really close. KALOUR came in first, I believe Prismacolor, and then Polychromos. So I thought in order for everyone to be able to see what pencils work best on this paper, we would go ahead and use 3 different kinds. Mainly it will be KALOUR, but these are the Polychromos, and I will say I enjoyed using the KALOUR between the 2 so far. I was going to wait till the end of this series part for this double page spread to say that, but I think as I go along I can give you my opinions on the pencils that I'm using. They work fine. You can use them in this book, but I was enjoying, and maybe it's just because I'm using grays, that could be one of the issues. I was using an alcohol colorless blender there, and you'll see I've used the Tombow colorless blender, and I have also used the Art and Fly alcohol colorless blender, and it just kind of takes some of the waxy or oily film off a little bit, and that's why I enjoy using those. I'm just going in with my cold gray 1, cold gray 2, cold gray 3, cold gray 4 and 5, and here I'm using the black to create a dark inset on this window so that the yellow little notes there, little newspapers, pop. I decided to go in and give this like a cool red and orange inset on the window, and I'm doing it here as well. I've got red and orange and red orange. You're going to see that I pull out the electric eraser. I wasn't happy with the result, so I'm just going back in and smoothing that out and making it the way that I wanted it to look. So I think this is probably the last of my voiceover. I hope this worked out for you. If you enjoy this, then please let me know in the comments, and I can do videos like this again. Okay, so this will conclude part 3. I'm going to finish with Polychromos in part 4 on this building. And then I may do the warm grays Polychromos on the ground area here. And then I will do KALOUR on this building and Prismacolors on this, and then finish with the KALOUR. And I'll just bring you up a little closer so that you can see. I'm probably going to go in with the Payne's Gray to define more of the brick. And then up on this part here and down lower in some of these areas as well. Get a little more shadows in there. But I think it's looking nice so far. And hopefully the lighting was a little better so that you could see true colors of what I'm doing. So that concludes part 3, and I will finish up in part 4, whatever I can. And then we'll probably have part 5 and maybe a part 6 to finish it off, I'm thinking. So I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this, and you all take care. Happy coloring. Bye-bye.